Hello student, this is your fourth lecture in the topic whole number. My name is Manoj Sharma and we will start some more property in this lecture. So let's start. We have already discussed about the properties of addition and properties of subtraction. Now today we will see properties of multiplication. So, properties of multiplications. In all three same categories. Number one is closure property, number two cumulative property, and number three is associative property. So first one is closure property of multiplication. Okay, closure property of multiplication. If we have two whole number a and b, if we have two whole number a and b and multiplication of a into b always be equals to the b is equals to a b, means multiplication of two whole number always be a whole number. Multiplication of whole numbers, multiplication of two whole numbers always be the whole numbers. Okay, multiplication of two whole numbers always be a whole number. Now see some example. 5 into 1. 5 is a whole number, 1 is a whole number, it will become 5. This is also a whole number. Now next one, 7 into 3. 7 is whole number, 3 is a whole number, 7 into 3, 21. Now 6 into 4, 24. Whole number, whole number, whole number. Now again 5 into 7 is 35. 5 is whole number, 7 is whole number, then 35 is also a whole number. So this is the closure property. If we multiplication of two whole number is equal to the whole number, multiplication of whole number always be the whole number. Now we will move to the second property, that is cumulative property. Cumulative property of multiplication means if we have two whole number and multiplication of two whole number is a into b, that will be same as b into a. See, we have just changed the order. First will become second and second will become first in the next side, but both the answer will be equal. So this is the cumulative property of multiplication. Whether we will change the order of whole number, there is no effect in answer when we are applying multiplication in whole numbers. For example, 5 into 6 always be equals to the 6 into 5. How? 6 into 5 is 30 and 5 into 6 is 30 and 6 into 5 is also 30. 3 into 2, 2 into 3. This is the cumulative property. 4 into 6 is equals to 6 into 4. Okay. 5 into 6, 30. 6 into 5, 30. 3 into 2, 6. 2 into 3, 6. 4 into 6, 24. And 6 into 4, 24. So these all are the, so multiplication is cumulative. So LHS always be the equal to the RHS in arrangement. There will be no change in answer. Okay. Now we will see next property of multiplication. That is, yes, correct, associative property. Associative property, associative property of multiplication. A, B, C, again A, B, C, A into B in one group. Whatever the result of this multiplication, that will be multiplied with C. Again B into C. Whatever the result of this group, that will be multiplied with A. So A into B into C, A into B into C. Okay. Now we will see from one example, that is 5, 2, 3. Again 5, 2, 3. See. Okay, now we will check. See, here is the group. According to the BODMAS rule, first of all we will solve this bracket. So 5 into 2 is 10 into 3. Okay, 10 into 3 is 30. Now we will solve this one. 5 into 6, 6 into 5, 30. See, both the results are same. So there is no change in grouping. Just we have just changed the group. 5 into 2 will become here 2 into 3. So there is no change in the answer. So this is the associative property of multiplication. Now we will see some more property in multiplication which is important. Okay, we will see multiplicative property of 0. See, multiplicative property of 0. What is that? If any whole number is multiplied, with 0, means A multiplied with 0, it will become 0. Or 0 is multiplied with any whole number, that also be the 0. Okay, so this is the multiplicative property of 0. 0 is multiplied with any whole number. 0 is multiplied with any whole number, or any whole number is multiplied with 0, the result always be the 0. Okay, for example, 8 into 0 is 0. 0 into 16 is 0. 5 into 0 is 0. Okay, 5 into 0 is 0. Now multiplicative property of 1. Okay, now if any whole number multiplied with 1, that will not change the value of that whole number, and that will be the result. If 1 is multiplied with any whole number, also the same result. So A into 1 is A, and 1 into A is A. Example, 5 into 1 is 5. 1 into 5 is also 5. 6 into 1 is 6. 1 into 6 is equal to 6. 7 into 1 is equals to 7. 1 into 7 is equals to 7. See, these all are the properties of multiplication of 1. Okay, now we will see another property of multiplication. See, this is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. What is the mean of this? See, A multiplied with B plus C. This is the meaning of distributive property of multiplication over addition. This one is the addition of B and C, and this is the multiplication of A over addition. So what is the distribution? Distribution is A multiplied with B firstly, and after that plus sign, and after that this A will be multiplied with C. A into C means A into B plus A multiplied with C. Okay, so this is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. See beta, you have to understand this property this property is very important. If you move further in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, anywhere, this property is very useful for you. You have to know that what will happen when there is any number before the bracket. There will be any number with multiplication sign before the bracket. So that whole number will be multiplied with each and every element inside the bracket. A into B, A into C, A into B, A into C. A is multiplied with B, A is multiplied with C, A is multiplied with B, A is multiplied with C. For example, see, 8 multiplied with 5 plus 6. So it will become 8 multiplied with 5 plus 8 multiplied with 6. You can say that why are we not solving by the 6 plus 5 11 into 8, that will become 88. See beta, this is the property, distributive property of multiplication. We can expand this question like that. See, you can check whether answer is equal or not. Say 8 into 11 is 88. Okay, it will become 8 5 40. 8 into 5, 8 5 is 40 plus 8 6 48. So it will become 88. See, this is the expanded form of this one. So this is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, hope you can understand all the properties of multiplication. If you have any problem, then tell me in comment box. And one most important thing, do not skip the video, watch full video, otherwise you will be confused. Okay, and if you have any problem regarding to any property of multiplication, then let me know in comment box. I will solve in next lecture. Thanks for watching.